Alrighty. Save that, and then let's go down. Who are you? Brainstorming. There were 3 of them, designers, deep in a meeting that was clearly only fun for one of them. There's no mistaking that shit. A petite woman was passionately explaining something to 2 guys. One of them seemed grim and determined. The other was bored.
We're having an important meeting here.
Myra. Wait, what was the thing we learned? Emperor Dungeon on Shivani, Dungeon Geek. She's known for predicting all the risks and worst scenarios. That's how we know we are safe under her leadership. Pei dodged quite a few bullets thanks to Shivani, and now she decided to work personally on a small project. Cool. And we could absolutely use some help from a fellow creative. Quick, tell me your idea for a biomancer character. A hybrid, barely human, skin made of bark, gills, faceted eyes, feather eyelashes, glamorous and scary. Hey, you're actually good. Okay, newbie, you're in. He doesn't even know what we're working on. What is the meeting about? We're doing a remake of quests from the original game. We can't seem to agree on some things. I'll help. Maybe I could help?
Can we get on with it? I just want to finish this quest.
I just want to finish this quest, and these 2 won't stop arguing. He's new. He doesn't know anything. Onboarding him would take too long. Okay, if you do your own onboarding, we'll gladly use some help. The quest is called Light of the Firefly. There's an NPC, Lady Firefly. In the level, talk to her and read the guidelines for a quest. Tell me about Lady Firefly. She thinks she's in technomagic jail because we made a halo projection of her. Zola is in the process of making her body, but she's up those stairs. Talk to her, ask about the quest she gave Terrio and the heist that followed. Tell me about the guidelines. Just read them on the storyboard and read our previous ideas while you're there, so we don't have to tell you everything from the beginning. Okay. Check out the quest. Check out Lady Firefly's quest. Lady Firefly hires Terrio PC to acquire the light sculpture. Then instead of paying him, she orders him to steal an artifact. Status, WIP, guidelines, main story points, and impact personality should stay the same. Other things can change at the designer's discretion. There was a comment by Myra. Yes, LF deserved more. Meteors, fireworks, and molten lava. We're making a flashy game after all. Why does Lady Firefly deserve more? There was also a comment by Vito. Myra, this is a side quest. We should scale it down to make the main storyline bigger and more flashy. Lady Firefly. Main quest, personality, still unchanged. Okay. Check what about a random. Fetch quest number 6. Find 20 pairs of socks to help an NPC with his romantic endeavors? Well, that was weird and maybe a little concerning, but let's not kink shame. Socks, seriously. Make them, I don't know, altars or something? Go big or go home. Simple, surprising, small scope. I like it. Lady Firefly. Where are you? The hollow projection wasn't finished, but it had enough character for me to get the gist. I was looking at a female NPC with anger in her eyes.
Another technomage? Great. Are you here to interrogate me too?
You should really work on your communication skills. I already told you your idiot friends everything. Well, what do you find so interesting? My past? The little job with the sculpture theft I gave Terrio, or the heist that happened after? I have a few questions. No surprise there. You come with your questions all the time, but it seems your listening skills are lacking. It gets boring, to be honest. I want to know about you first. So, who are you really? I founded the best brothel on pay, the Firefly Manor. You've heard about it. It wasn't a question. My girls know how to use their tongues and how to loosen the tongues of others. Information, after all, is power. So, who are you? Who would you say I am? Oh, I wish I could do that. Son of a gun. You're an info broker. The brothel is just the front. What a pretty name, and how accurate. And I wouldn't say it's just the front. It brings good money for my girls and pleasure for our clients. What did the heist look like? Well, I needed the light sculpture to buy my way into a lavish party at the Malteo's huge mansion. Big money, you get it. I took Terrio with me. I decided to get Terrio to do the dirty work and take the fall if something went wrong. It made perfect business and logical sense. So while I was upstairs with the other guests, Terrio went to the basement and got the artifact for me. Are you even listening to me? What did I just say? What did I need Terrio to do? Honestly, to be a scapegoat. Well, you needed someone stolen and he's a thief. Tell me, is this some kind of technomage torture? Sending idiots to talk to me because it's working. You once asked Terry to steal something. Tell me about it. The light sculpture. It was hidden in the middle of a swamp, and Terry was perfectly capable of dealing with bandits and monsters. Besides, the sculpture was just the beginning. It was the artifact I was after. It made people receptive to just suggestion. Very receptive indeed. I had all the info I needed. Yeah. Read documentation. I opened the documentation with the console at the base of the projection. NPC from 7, the day's long gone. Task status WIP. I'll fill this one comment. I'll fill this out when I'm finished if I have time. This is not a task for an artist, Zola. You seem unfazed by your situation. Oh, you thought I'd be crying? Mighty technomagy took my body and imprisoned me. Boo-hoo. Well, darling, I live on pay, and if pay teaches you something, it's how to deal with trouble. You went to great lengths to imprison me, so there's possibly also something to be gained here for me. Fair. Okay. Who are you, Zola? Oh, a corpse. Let's help them first. I want to do this in order. I did not realize there was notes hidden under the junk. I promise you something special. Have I ever broken a promise? You'll see it today. P.S. Next time, don't throw the arm into the shaft. Erase everything yourself and overwrite a couple of times. Okay. You've done this one for sure. I've done that one. That one doesn't have everything. Look at that. Led to Myra. I need to talk to her in private. Huh. Who attacked Shivani? Myra sabotaging people. I want to help them first. I'm ready. So, Light of the Firefly remake. Lady Firefly was a strong personality in the original. This stays, but we could change her background. Just decide on something already. We already know each other's opinions. Ken, who do you think Lady Firefly should be in the remake? Why would... She's the head of a worldwide criminal network. She's the leader of the criminal network. Every criminal knows and fears her name. Yes, and she has this huge palace and the most extravagant clothes because she can. She changes her outfit every time we see her. But then we'll have to build this mansion and design the clothes. Do you want Zola to kill you? Because I'm positive she would. I vote for his idea. Let's move on. Okay, now for the objective. Lady Firefly asks the player to steal a sculpture. Where is the sculpture located? It's in the attic of a house belonging to a merchant or something. Great, we'll need merchants' homes in the level anyway. I don't want to help her. I'm with the new guy. Who's next? The player brings the statue back to Lady Firefly. Instead of paying them, she forces them to help her further with her plan. She uses the statue to... Guides her way into Drugan's secret palace. This is a side quest. It turns out that Drugan has a secret palace. She wants to infiltrate it and contain some dirty secrets. I knew it was going to go to her. Perfect. And the palace is in a remote location with walls made of stained glass and bones. She's trying to sabotage this project. Let's move on. Well, when the player gets there with Lady Firefly, it turns out there's an artifact she needs. Where is it located? Where is it hidden? A basement. Well, there's a basement and there's the artifact. Classic. I like it. Alright, we're almost done. We need to decide what the artifact does. The artifact gives her mind control. She cannot freely manipulate people. A film fatale trope. Classic. Okay, so we talked the quest through Ken. You had some ideas. I think we're finished here. Who's with me? Doesn't make any sense. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Maya. So it's 2 votes against 2. Come on, we'll be stuck here forever. If we don't finish today, I'll lose my title. I'm not going back to Mistress of Long Sentences. People won't stop laughing if I do. You know what, Ken? Zhao, you can go. We'll stay here a bit longer. That's fine. Someone shot Ryan in the comment space. The footprints lead to you. Well, we all have standard avatar shoes. You don't have any proof. Plus, we're busy. Maybe we'll have time for conspiracy theories later. Yes, we can focus on the task at hand. Now can we talk about it? I'm fed up with narrow-minded morons. I think you've interrupted us enough today. You've got no proof. Go away. Alright. Let's get the proof. Yes, right on her. Let's go talk to... She's sabotaging. Why is she sabotaging it though? That's the question. Let's go to the corpse. The corpse was slightly bigger than was typical. Not pretty. Fortunately, it didn't smell. A map. The map showed the entire virtual reality with highlighted fragments of the Sculpted 7 game environment. Everything was reconstructed, along with the logged users. Most areas were inactive though. Hey, I'm using this map. Wait your turn. You can have it when I'm finished. No problem. Let's talk to Zola. This woman looked very trustworthy until she opened her mouth. Hey, Showcase Tuesdays on a fucking Tuesday. Until then, no non-creatives allowed. I am a creative. It's my first day. Well, that sure is a creative avatar. Not that I don't like Ken Zhao, but seriously. I was watching one of his old matches and got really excited, like I was in the virtualium, in his skin even. That's how I got the idea.
Yeah. You're a creative, alright.
Brainstorm pooper. Anyway, hi newbie. Bye newbie. I don't have time for you. I've got to see the sculpt and it's a hard one, so off you go. I'm a bit confused about Daemons. Could you tell me? Nope. Need to focus. Go bother someone else. What's the thing behind you? A map. It traps all AI so we can see how NPCs act when we run a scenario. It also tracks all Daemons and therefore all employees. That seems handy for my investigation, especially if it's stored past data on everyone's location. Can I see? I need it while I work. You can use it when I'm done. Okay, so let's offer to help. Maybe I can help with this scene? Someone's out for a corp crate, huh? Alright, I'll give you some. But if you tell anyone you helped me, I will end you. This is my task. So the fucking narratives failed to explain if our guy was murdered or had an accident. I'm not asking them. The less we know, the less we talk, the better. There's an item repository right there, right here. Try to arrange a scene that will work as both murder and an accident. Come back to me when you're finished. Okay. Zola. Okay. A corpse, cool. Inspect. I looked at the corpse. Zola was good at her job. The guy looked dead, more dead than any dead body I'd ever seen. You can say larger than life. Okay. Let's see what's here. Repository. The repository's glow got stronger when I approached it. Let's do... Pick up a statue. No. Pick up a weapon? A fence. Fence post. Let's do a metal scrap. The metal scraps look razor sharp. I instinctively jerked my hand back not to get cut. Carry it to the scene. Arrange it. To help Zola, I needed to add items to the scene to make it work for both accident and murder stories. I carried a prop over here. It's time to use it. Thrusted it in the... I picked up metal scraps, so place it next to the corpse. It was ready to cut, so I carried a planter next to the body. Use an object. Let's leave. Pick up another object. Pick up a... Let's pick up a metal scraps, a fence post. Let's pick up a statue. Carry it to the scene. Use an object from the repository. We have a... Let's thrust it. In the left arm. Let's scraps is in his arm. You know what? No. Reset. Okay. Pick up a weapon. Pick up a... Pick up a hammer. Put the hammer in his... Thrust it in, oh wait, thrust it in the torso. Place it next to the corpse. Okay. Next we'll do the metal scraps. Put the little metal scraps into the torso. Oh, can we... Yeah. Show it the corpse. I think I'm finished. It needs to look like a murder and accident and be epic. Let's see. Let's check the murder hypothesis first. You see any signs of a fight here? Any weapon stuck in him? No, me neither. It was a very ordinary assassin. They barely left a trace. Ridiculous. Try again. Okay. So we have the hammer, we have that. Pick up a weapon. Pick up... Actually, you know what? Let's do more metal scraps. Right arm. And then actually, you know what? Let's try this. Leave. End. Let's reset. Pick up a weapon. Pick up a spear. Pick up a hammer. Use it. Thrust it into the torso. Pick up something else. Next we'll pick up if we're using a hammer, let's pick up a fence. And then put the fence next to it. Now we're picking up the fence post. Put in the left arm. And then fence post. And thrust it into the right arm. Let's see. Let's save. Yo. Show the corpse. Let's see. Good, I see a hammer left behind. I'm adding a couple more blunt force wounds. Together they will tell the story of a brutal fight. Now let's check the accident hypothesis. How do you explain the weaponry here? It is his. He carried it on him and fell on it. Fine. Everyone carries weapons in the game. Now for the second versions of events. So if this was an accident, how did he die? He fell from above. The unlucky guy landed on a spiked fence below. But that will cause puncture wounds, completely different than the wounds I've just added for the weapon. Oh, smart. Doesn't make sense. Try again. Okay. I wish we could just change one thing. Okay. Let's keep what we have, which is pick up the fence post, carry it. Use the item from the repository. The fence post. Wait, did we not take it? Pick up the fence post. Next to the corpse. It was where it appears, that's fine. So pick up something else, pick up a fence. Left arm. Fence. Right arm. And then pick up a weapon. You know, let's do the actual spear. Thrusting into the torso. Let's see if it works. Yeah, sure. Epic murder hypothesis. Spear left behind. Puncture wounds. Weaponry. He carried it with him. Fell on it. Everyone kept his weapons. How did he die? Fence post, spike fence. Wood caused the same kind of wounds. I've added for a spear from those extra both story match. Not bad. I'm serial cleaner. I may be impressed in the word, but certainly pleasantly surprised. Of course, there's some polishing to be done, and that's best left to the experts. That would be me. But you saved me a lot of trouble. Here's your corp cred, and you can use the map now if you want to. I don't need it. Ask about the Daemons. So what do you really think about Daemons? They're okay. Some folks are afraid of them, others are frustrated. But I think it's bullshit. It's amazing software and I get it for free. After the Daemons evolve a bit, it can be assigned to another user, so I get to keep it. I read this piece on self-discipline and organization once and I thought, okay, I can manage without the Daemons, so I turned it off. I couldn't find anything my productivity below normal levels. I lost half my corp credit. Never again. Do others like them? Well, some people are idiots. They're afraid that too much data is being gathered, but come on, you don't need Daemons for that. Then there are even bigger idiots who think Daemons will take our jobs, afraid of something new, projected on your work security. It's not only stupid, it's boring. There's a group of fucking narratives who meet and scheme and whisper. Myra seems to be their leader, not to mention she's the loudest. I already turned my Daemon off and I don't see the difference. You really didn't get much onboarding. The Daemon is still running. You just can't see. Some people requested it. Fucking narratives. There might be a special cheat to do it though. I got it from a friend. Would you possibly consider sharing this Daemon disabling code with me? She took out a nice perfume bottle. I have only a little left, but I can spare one use on it. She sprinkled some on me. The code wasn't what I was looking for, but it did work. I noticed trash left by other creatives. It wears off after a while. Enjoy. She looked a lot less trustworthy. The area looks different. It's messier, right? With the Daemon, all the trash stays in the shadows. It's there, but you ignore it. Hey, you look different. Your whole vibe changed. The Daemon makes people with a lot of corp credit look reliable, so you saw me as trustworthy. Hey, didn't you forget something? Corp cred? Ever heard of it? Oh, right. How do I give you creds? Just say thank you. That's why people are so nice in here. Thank yous equal corp cred. Assholes and narratives say I appreciate it instead, and no one gets credit. It's a loophole for being rude. Rudeness lowers your score. Thank you. Her corp cred got higher and she smiled. Shivani is the lead on this project, right? What's she like as a person? I met her once on my first date, otherwise I never talked to her. But she rarely leaves her office and I've never seen her anywhere. And I've never seen anyone go in. Once I was working overtime on a seaside location and saw her sitting atop one of the haunted ruins looking at the sea, wistful I think. She left the moment she realized I was there. Apparently I'm not worthy of an hello. I'm sure she's a fucking narrative at heart. You seem to dislike the narratives. Dislike me? Never. Why would I dislike know-it-alls with no technical skill who can't even communicate their stupid ideas properly? Fucking narratives. Yeah, always talking, spinning tales, never getting to the point. They're the worst. I know, right? Shivani. Met her once, yeah. And then Virtualium, Daemons. World can be disabled. Abductions. Myra sabotaged others, but she was the leader of the attackers. Save that. Let's look at this map. Huh. Let's look at Shivani's office. I could see Shivani's frozen avatar small and strangely vulnerable. The technician was back, still slightly panicked. He kept repeating the same pointless actions. The system showed Shivani's ID just outside the office. It was probably where the data was transferred. Check the archival data. The employee could only see live footage on the map, but I was an employee. I was a Gamedec. There had been almost no visitors in Shivani's office lately. Did she not let them in? Myra said she didn't. Only 2 people had entered in the office in the last 2 weeks, Ryan and the Dungeon Geek. Okay. Interesting. Dungeon Geek was in the office. Look at the coding spaces. Actually, creative spaces. While I zoomed in on the creative spaces, I could see miniature copies of my surroundings. I even saw myself a little Kenzao fan. Myra, Vito, and Bartek were still stuck in their hopeless meeting, a small picture of tragic conflict. I didn't see Dungeon Geek anywhere. I looked over from the map. The avatar was definitely there, working. Either the map was wrong or it wasn't Dungeon Geek. It wasn't Dungeon Geek at all. It was an AI. Look at the map. With zoom, you can see the general patterns. Every minute of every workday was logged and accounted for. The company knew everything. On the other hand, they had the coolest break room placed at the top of some ancient ruins with hammocks and an adventure park. Okay, I need... Interesting. Dungeon Geek did that. Where did the Dungeon Geek thing go? Zola... He doesn't have a... Okay. You have nothing. Anything for Lady Firefly? Nope. Extremely likable. His corp cred must have been off the charts for the Daemons filter to show him this way. Hello, Kenzao. How was your day? Dungeon Geek's not here. You're an AI animating his avatar. I am not sure I know what you're talking about. I checked the map. Dungeon Geek's not here. Who are you? I don't know. Please wait. The avatar froze for a moment and flickered, then it moved again, but I can see its entire body language had changed. The spoken language changed as well.
What the fuck did you do with my demon?
I was talking to your Daemon, not you. How did you do that? Yeah, you must have induced an exception I didn't prepare for it. Damn it. No idea how you did it. Blind luck, I suppose. Anyway, I don't really have time for pay. Oh, you're not an employee. If you get annoying, I'll call security. What do you want? So you managed to hack Pay's newest, shiniest, and most advanced toy. He gave me a smirk. I cracked Pay's security system. It took me a while, but that wasn't impossible. Now I can feed the Daemon with all kinds of data. He seemed very proud of himself, and then I taught him to do simple tasks for me. What do you think about Daemons? I'll never give anything access to data from my helmet, but people always choose comfort over security. So when the project launches, it will spread rapidly. And guess the name of the hacker who knows everything about them. In short, I'm a fan. There was a Daemon's code in the data stream from Shivani's helmet, causing her current state. It prevented me from finding her. To do that, I needed a code fragment that would break the Daemon security system. Would you share the code that let you destroy the Daemon security? I don't know. It's not like you'll be sharing a big secret. I already know that you can hack Daemons. Fine, on one condition. I want to know what you need it for. It's my code, and someone might blame me for what you do after all. So, ooh. So how do you intend to use my code? I'm still looking for information. Come back when you're done. Ooh. I know you were in Shivani's office last week. Why? Shivani called me. Somehow she figured out what you almost did, that I used my Daemons to pretend it's me. I thought I was done for, but she wasn't upset. She asked about the technical details. She wanted to know how I did it and about its limits. Then she just let me go, said I could still use the cheat. It's like she didn't care about the project, about anything, or maybe she wanted to have something on me. Tell me about Shivani. She's secretive. She used to be a big shot, but a few years ago she stopped doing anything. No projects, no public appearances, nothing. I thought she must be working on something incredibly important to hide her motive so thoroughly. I have yet to discover what it is. Hey, wait, you're the dungeon geek. You menaced the Gamedec. I said Gamedecs are minutes. All I want to do is hack NPEX, yeah? It's fun. Don't know why you lot have a problem with it. Let's see if that. She found out about Dungeon Geek. I really don't think it was him. I honestly think it's. Still nothing? Nothing. There has to be a way we can figure this out. Scan for tech rock. Look inside. Ooh. A lot of them look restore deleted items. A lot more than average user. It was mostly just trash, but among them I find small treasures, some notes. We need something that will show pay we can't be ignored. We'll start Saturday. I've got just the thing. That's something. Nope. Read from the bottom. I managed to loosen and reveal the corners of a card from the bottom. It was written in minuscule letters, impossible to read. The whole stack moved and felt like it was scattered all over the place if I pull it. Fell off the board and scattered. I don't know what else I expected. The cards flew back into place. I managed to catch one of them. It was mostly illegible, but I could decipher a scathing critique of a designer's work. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Still nothing. I need that surgeon. You're not helping me with questions. There's nothing else there. Can we, if we go back? So I guess we may have to figure something out right now. Can I ask them about? Nope. But I could have asked about Lady Firefly. Yeah, we can go. That's fine. Go up. Still. No, there's still nothing. Oh, you. I forgot about you being here, my guy. Completely forgot about it. Alright, I guess let's end this here and we come back. We'll... Did you give me a hood? My guy, you have access to just about everything. You should be able to give a hood. That's crazy. The thing that sucks is the fact that there's literally nothing else I can do here except for do a deduction. And I don't want to do a deduction yet. We have... I don't think it was Dungeon Geek. But I do think it's Myra. She attacked Ryan. Okay, I think I'll end this and we come back. We'll do a deduction, I guess, because I don't have the... Oh man, I was so close for... Well, neither one of those would have helped, but I do need... But either way, we have time. Thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and see you soon.